Between this channel and Electric Scooter Guide, I've ridden close to 200 electric scooters. That's no exaggeration. And I personally owned, I'd say about 100, although I don't have an exact number. But the issue is that I don't always have space to store every single one of these scooters. So inevitably I have to sell some off, give some away, but I always keep my favorite ones, the ones that I'm actually riding, the ones that I feel like I want to potentially ride or use in the future. And so in this video, I wanted to go over those electric scooters that I held on to during my most recent move to Las Vegas. So that's where I am now, and kind of show you which ones I kept and why I kept them and where I use each one of these scooters in my day-to-day riding. So let's go. So starting with an easy one, this is the Nami Klima, and this is one that I'm probably never going to get rid of because it's my absolute favorite scooter ever. It's the perfect balance of performance and ride comfort and design to price and weight. And it's really, really hard to beat the scooter. Like, I don't foresee there being a scooter anytime soon that I like more than this electric scooter. So obviously it's my scooter number one. It's closest to the door, and this is the one I ride the most with. Pretty much no matter what I'm doing, I can find a reason to take this scooter over just about anything else. Now, if I don't take the Nami Klima, it's because I need something a little bit more portable. Maybe it's something I need to lock up outside for a long time, and I don't want something that's super expensive that has a risk of getting stolen. And so my go-to, if I need something along those lines, is the new KQi3 Max. I really like the Pro and I really like the KQi2, but the Max just has the little bit extra top speed. I also really like the design of the Max. It's a really fun scooter to ride. It's really simple and it's still really portable. And so this is my number two scooter that I take out and ride. Number three is going to be the Eagle One 2.0 from Varla. And this scooter is fantastic. This is one of the best scooters at the $1,500 price point. And this one doesn't get ridden as much, but it is my go-to off-road electric scooter, similar to how the previous Eagle One was. This is the one that I don't mind taking on dirt roads and beating up a little bit. And it's already pretty well equipped to do that with the knobby tires and a really decent suspension. The Eagle One Pro is the one right next to the regular Eagle One. And this scooter is another one that has a lot of really good off-road potential. It feels really bulletproof. It's faster than the regular Eagle One. The only thing is that I do need to make a tire transplant on this one. I do need to put some legitimate off-road tires on it, but I thought it would make an interesting video to show the difference between the slick tires and the knobby tires for off-roading. And then this one will probably become my primary off-road electric scooter. And it's always nice to have two in case one's out of commission and needs to be fixed, or if you want to take a friend out to do a little off-roading. I've got two electric scooters for that. The thought process behind the other two up top on this shelf is the same, that if I want to take someone out for a ride, someone that's new to electric scooters, I can jump on the KQi3 Max and I can throw them on this VMAX VX5. This is a really great entry-level electric scooter. It's really simple, it's really affordable, so if they like it, they can go buy one of their own without having to drop a ton of cash. And then the KQi1 is here for a smaller rider. This scooter is a little bit more kid-focused, and I like to have something smaller if I have cousins over or something like that, that I don't want them riding the faster scooters, but something I'm comfortable with them riding that's a little bit slower, a little bit manageable. And again, if it's something they really like and their parents want to get them one, this is a really affordable electric scooter. And now I have a couple scooters that I've had for so long that it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to try and sell them or give them away. And that's the Dualtron Victor, and then the original Varla Eagle One over here. Both of these have gotten a ton of use. This one's been absolutely beat up. I have just a layer of a crust of dirt on it that just is never going to come off. And so I couldn't get a lot for it selling it, and I don't really want to give it away, but it does very occasionally get use, and it's something that's a little bit, you know, nostalgic for me. This is one of the earliest products I reviewed on the channel, and so it's also kind of a little memory for me. And then the Dualtron Victor, if you guys have seen my review and my updates, this is a scooter that I've poured just an absurd amount of time and money into. And at this point, there's no amount I could sell it for that would make up for the amount of money I've spent on it. And so it's one of those scooters that it does occasionally get used. But again, it's a scooter that I put so much time and effort into that it would feel weird selling it now. And so again, I keep this one for memories and for the occasional spin, because it is the only scooter that I currently have on hand that goes 50 miles an hour. And then we have two dual motor classics here. This is the Mantis 8 dual motor edition from Cabo USA. And this is the original Varla Pegasus with the 8-inch solid tires. I'm holding on to this one because they don't make the 8-inch solid tire version anymore. And I think that the 9-inch tubed tire version is objectively better, but I still prefer the solid tires because there's zero chance of getting flats. And it's unique because they don't sell it anymore. And so I like holding on to it, and it does, again, occasionally get use because it has the solid tires. And if I'm going somewhere where I'm worried about getting flats, it is one that I can ride without having to worry about that. And then the Cabo Mantis 8 is a case of, again, a scooter that I don't feel like I could get an amount of money for it that is worth giving up. I'd rather have the scooter than the couple $100s I could probably get for this. It's one of my all-time favorite scooters and one of the most affordable dual motor scooters on the market. And I just like holding on to it because I think it's a great looking scooter. And it's nice to have in case I want to ride with someone, want to ride dual motor scooters together. The Pegasus and the Mantis are a good balance between, you know, practicality and speed and performance and that kind of stuff. And there you go. That's what I've narrowed down all my scooters to. I've got this awesome rack system now, so these will fill up eventually, and I will occasionally update you guys about what my current arsenal of scooters looks like. Now that I'm in Vegas, I've got a nice big garage, and so I should be able to store a lot more scooters, and this collection should build up nicely. So thanks for watching. You can get subscribed if you want to see more electric scooter videos. Also, go subscribe to Electric Scooter Guide and Rider Guide if you want to see more of me and more electric scooter and electric bike reviews. And like this video if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.